Good evening, folks. Nick here with the updated videocast for you all on this Saturday, January 7th of 2017. Still trying to get used to saying 2017. But again, I go through that same thing every year. I digress. Let's get to the overall weather setup. It was cold again today, with most spots starting in the single digits, but thanks to plentiful sunshine today and the light breeze, we did manage to finally start warming things up a bit. Let's hide the webcam down in the corner here. Let's see where highs topped out today. Most spots did pretty well. We topped out mainly in the mid-30s, for anywhere from 34 in Nevada, 36 Columbus, 34 in Joplin, even a few upper 30s as you go into northeastern parts of Oklahoma. Last check of temperatures we had, getting close to 9:30. We have Fort Scott at 19, 24 in Joplin, 22 in Bonita. So some spots already trying to sneak back into the upper teens, but most spots for now are still holding mainly in the lower to middle 20s. And thankfully, we will not get as cold as we did this morning as we go into tomorrow morning. Skywatch Storm Tracker, that's a nice change of pace. We were sucked in with the clouds yesterday, but we are seeing clear skies. What we've been seeing all day long, really. That'll continue thanks to high pressure sitting off to our north. That's going to shift to the east, and that will eventually get the south wind back in here, which will continue to warm things up as we go into tomorrow. Our last system, you can see the last bit of it, causing some snow in the northeastern parts of the United States tonight. That's continuing to move off to the east. We have another little wave trying to cause some snow in the upper elevations of the Rocky Mountains, but not looking too impressive for now. So looking pretty good there. In the upper levels, though, we have our jet stream still showing an upper level ridge building, especially right up in here, the desert southwestern parts of the United States. Some of that milder air with that ridge will be working our way as we go into the next couple days at the very least. You see how Sunday we keep things cold, but notice that jet stream edging closer. That's going to continue to slowly but surely lift north as we go into Monday, and especially on Tuesday. Now, with Monday and Tuesday, even though we're going to be finding cloud cover for those 2 days, I still think we will be seeing at least a good warm-up. Don't believe me? Have a look. 38 by tomorrow afternoon, 49 Monday, and pushing 60 Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But you see right here, 47 degrees Friday. That's colder air that'll eventually work back in as we see our next storm system come in by next weekend. So this week ahead, looking pretty interesting. We start it with a cold but quiet Sunday, not looking too bad. Then we'll continue with that nice warm-up that'll continue to be on tap for us. Now, though, I want to talk about the system for next weekend before any of you might see something weird pop up on social media. There are many details to sort out when we talk about next weekend's storm system, as is the case when you're looking at a potential winter storm setup this far out. So let's see how the GFS, first off, wants to handle things. It wants to start things off with some rain around here to start Friday morning out, from midnight until about 6 a.m. Then the GFS wants some colder air to work in at the surface, but still warm aloft. That means we could see sleet and freezing rain being thrown into the mix as we go into Friday afternoon. With the GFS, once we get past 6 o'clock Friday evening and then to Saturday, we get rid of the system, but behind it, it looks cold, with afternoon highs only looking to top out in the 20s. That's what one model is thinking. Let's look at the European model because it has a different take on things. It has us right at freezing for most spots, if not below freezing, as we go into midnight on Friday. And we start out dry Friday morning, but plenty of cloud cover in place. But with the way this setup's looking, we may have to deal with freezing rain and sleet. That is, if you believe what the European model is saying here. Not only for just Friday afternoon, but even as we go into Friday night, and even going into Saturday morning. Some spots Saturday, the European wants some spots to warm up enough where we deal with rain, freezing rain, and sleet as we go into Saturday. So here is what we are thinking right now. We're going to go ahead and say we'll throw in rain chances for the coming weekend. And there is that possibility that we will have a wintry mix as well. If you had to twist my arm, with the way things look right now, maybe freezing rain and sleet, if we can get that wintry mix in place. But as I just showed you, the models are really struggling with the timing of the system, the temperature setup, and how the moisture will work in and how long it wants to hang around. all those questions will be answered, or come pretty darn close to it, as we go throughout the week ahead. So as long as you keep checking back in with us, either online, on the air, or on the go, you will know what to expect as we go toward next weekend. For tonight, though, we keep things quiet. It'll be cold again, but we won't get as cold as this morning thanks to cloud cover that will sneak in overnight. So we'll start with clear skies overnight, then maybe partly to mostly cloudy skies by sunrise, with lows dropping back to 14 degrees. Going into Sunday afternoon, the future track really wants to clear the skies out. I want to hold on to some cloud cover, but I do think we'll see partly sunny skies for Sunday afternoon, with highs topping out around 38. Still cold, but thanks to that south wind, we do continue our warm-up tomorrow. Going into Sunday night and Monday morning, I think we hold on to some cloud cover. Otherwise, we start at 27 Monday morning. Let's say 49 on Monday, pushing 60 again as we keep things quiet for Tuesday and Wednesday. Maybe a few rain showers on Thursday. Then we'll continue to keep our eyes on next weekend's storm system. As long, again, as you keep checking back in with us, you'll know what to expect as the week ahead rolls along. Have a good night and have a great Sunday.